Welcome out, everyone. All you great sports fans. I'm not even a sports fan really anymore, but those of you that are interested in the sports section of this scripted reality, welcome out to another episode of Decode Your Reality. And today I'm going to be breaking down and decoding the 2023 NBA Championship. And here is my pick for the winner of the 2023 77th championship, the Denver Nuggets. And I had already, on my Decode Your Reality channel, under my community, I had already posted this on the first day when this game started, 9 days ago. Before it even started, I had it all, well, I mean, I think I had actually posted it during the start of this series, excuse me. But anyways, I had predicted that the Nuggets would win 4-3. And obviously, it may not turn out that way, right? But I knew Denver would win. I still believe absolutely Denver will take this series, which is why I predicted it in the very beginning. Will it go 7 games? I thought it would. Maybe it won't. Maybe they'll just win the last game instead of winning it on Father's Day on the 18th. But here's the breakdown of this scripted reality. And my take on this, ladies and gentlemen, there is no way mankind could ever code this and get all the people involved and the players and the coaches and everybody that would have to be involved and to get all these things right, to script it, to mock you, screw you over, and pull the wool over your eyes. That is just ridiculous, ludicrous thinking. That's my take on it. That may offend some of you. Some of you think I'm a dick because I say that. I don't really care. I've predicted the Super Bowl winners for the past 3 seasons, and now this one, the NCAA Championship. I don't need to go into anything but my methodology. I stand by it. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the breakdown of it. So the simplicity of it, Mile High City, MH, Miami Heat, MH. Those are the simple things to look at. But then, this was really the takeaway for me. This is how I knew, because we're going to get into mathematics, and that's all you got to do. I don't got to look at anything else, really. It was the win. This is what I did for UConn and them winning the NCAA championship. But the Nuggets, this right here was before the start of the actual championship. This is how many wins they have after they swept the Lakers. 1,897 wins. And then I put this here. Because when they win their 4 games, or their 4 games to take the series, they're going to have 1,091 wins. And, when you start to bring in mathematics, now this is one layer to look at it. I'm going to show you the way where we match it up with the 1,091. But see, numbers have what are called permutations, number anagrams. So the 1091 can be jumbled up, and this is one of the formats you can observe it as. And this is a big one. I'm going to show you why. So the 1901 is going to give you some truth to the 1091, which is how many wins they're going to have when they take this series. And it's a prime number. And so is the 1091. I'm going to get into that. But this is a very important one. Why? Because this guy right here, who will likely be the MVP, this guy will likely win the MVP of the series, as he should. And his birthday matches this prime. You see, it's a permutation. He's born on February 19th, 219. Some places look at it as 192. But there's the 291 as the permutation. You see that? This is all about this guy right here and him wearing that number 15. And if you know what the number 15 is, well, they call him the Joker, but if you know what the number 15 is, then you have more keys to the kingdom. This was a big one right here. And then even his age, 28, if you know what the 28 means. Okay, this was a big one. These are big takeaways and why it was so easy to see who was going to win this game and what this whole game meant. The meaning behind the game, I'm going to get into that, okay? So here's what it looks like through the actual 1,091 wins that they're going to have when they take this series. It actually is the 182nd prime number, and that's going to tie into this element called tungsten. Okay, now we bring in alchemy into this. How big an alchemy is in this all? It's huge. Tungsten, meaning the stone. The W stands for wolfram. That's what it's called in the Latinized version of tungsten. They used to make filaments, light bulbs. It's the so below, representing the sun above. 74. This is a big number. It's a number mirror of the 47, which is tetragrammaton. Okay, which has a big say in running this reality. That's what the 47 is. And this 182 and this W, this big W that sits right on that element, well, it's the 23rd letter. And you see, that's exactly what this whole entire series is basing the energy upon. Cryptocurrency. That's it. And I'm going to support that as we go through this decode. And you're going to see like why I favor Chaldean. It's the oldest known numerology cipher on the planet. Some of you that watch other sports decoders, they don't use this. I know the reasons why. You know the reasons why. But why this one is so important and special, I mean, you go to the, right there, 23, crown. And then you're going to say, oh, there it is. It's the Jesuits. It's the... Those people are being used, folks. They're not doing anything. They're carrying out the script. They are not coding it. No way. No way, no how, no way. So this is a big takeaway right here. This is why, another reason why the Nuggets will win this series. Because of the big W, tied to the sun. Okay, tied to the sun. And what about this one right here? How about the area codes? We got to look at everything, right? What about the area codes of Miami? 305-786. Look at what it equals. 1091, which will be the total wins Denver gets when they take the series 4 games to whatever it's going to be. Okay? Because they're going to own Miami. And then the area code of Denver, well, it's just that 303. The 303, right? But before you jump to conclusions, there it is. It's the 33. It's the Jesuits. It's the Masons. It has nothing to do with them. Nothing. Because this is what it's all about. This game is all about giving energy to the harvesting of cryptocurrency, which is what we're moving into. Denver are the Nuggets. They are the miners. And what they're doing is they're mining for crypto right there. Crypto's 25. Miami Heat, their latitude longitude is 25 degrees north. Oh yeah, it's right there. They are mining the crypto from Miami. They're going to harvest it. Okay? And this is all a tribute to cryptocurrency, this entire game, because that's what we're moving into, ladies and gentlemen. If you add up the latitude longitude for Miami, 105, which is interesting because Kroenke Sports and Entertainment, who own the Denver Nuggets, along with them, they're like a monopoly. They own the Los Angeles Rams, et cetera, et cetera. Well, I mean, it's 105. They own the Heat. They own them. Not in the sense of owning them, but they are going to mine their crypto. They're mining their energy. That's what this whole reality is based on. Energy exchange. That's it. That's the base fundamental of how this reality works. Energy exchange. So everybody that's tuning into those games and you're giving all your energy to those games, you're contributing to the mining of this cryptocurrency and the way this whole thing is working here. And if you follow my great architect in the universe, that's what it equals. Great architect in the universe, 105. And I know some of you can say, there it is, it's Mason. Those people are being used, folks. Those people don't get a hall pass in this reality. These people aren't doing anything. They're just following a script. That's all they're doing. So here's the latitude longitude for Denver. 39 degrees north, 105 degrees west, and there's that 105 on the back end. We'll look at what their latitude longitude equals. 144. And you can imagine, where your mind's going to go with that. I mean, that actually is the crown chakra. That is the crown chakra. Okay. This is what we're all about, mining from the crown. And then what about the actual coach for the Nuggets? Michael Malone. He's got a double M. He was born on the 15th. His age is 51. He has the 22nd card in the deck, the Jesus Christ card. His name is Michael. And I had broken this down during my Crypto Kingdom Decoded. I did parts 1 and part 2 now. If you're interested in crypto and where we're going and what the whole theology aspect is, this is all tied into sports. Sports, religion, currency. They're all 27. They're all playing a role in how this reality is moving with the collective. Mankind's not controlling any of this. They are following the script. Well, I showed right here. This was the scripture in theology, which is the Christ telling you to follow him into the house with a man bearing a pitcher of water. That's Aquarius, because Aquarius is the age of cryptocurrency. And that's the kingdom that the Christ was talking about. The breakdown of Luke chapter 22, verses 10, 51. That's a prime. It's tied to the 233, which is tied to uranium, which is tied to Uranus, which is going to rule over the age of Aquarius. I know this is like, oh, well, what does this have to do with sports? Everything, because sports is ruled by religion. Religion and sports are both, if you really want to look at it, ladies and gentlemen, this is it right here. Sports, 27. Religion, 27. Currency, what do you think this whole reality is based on? Currency. And I don't have to use any of the ciphers, just one. Just one. That's it. Keep it simple. When you add more ciphers, you get more chances. Gives you more opportunities. Just one cipher. Okay? So Michael is Jesus' name, Archangel Michael. He's going to get the win. He's got the Jesus Christ card, the 9 of clubs. 51 years of age, 51 uranium. Uranus is going to rule over the Aquarian age. This whole game's about cryptocurrency. The whole thing. The whole thing. Here's another example. So again, that 1091 is the 182nd prime number. That's going to lead to tungsten and the big W tied to the sun. But it's also going to lead to this element right here called iridium, which means iris, which comes from the word, the goddess of the rainbow, which is all about light. And there's the 191. Missing the 0, but if you know how to use these numbers, you can see that it's a match. And is it a coincidence that it's the 77th title series, which matches the 77th element? Iridium, which means your eyeball and the sun. As above, so below. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about the W. The W is 23, blood is 23, crown is 23, history is 23, all in Chaldean, Bitcoin, the start of cryptocurrency, okay? And so, how about the losses of the heat? This was another dead giveaway. Right now, this is what they're sitting at, 1328. So I'm going to go plug that into the parameters of numberempire.com. What a great website this is. 1328. Now, it's not a prime number. It's a composite number, right? It's a composite number. But the prime number that owns the 1328, even if they go to 1329, 1330, doesn't matter. They're going to move and be operated and owned by the 1361. And what number is that? The 218th prime number. So no matter how many losses they get throughout the rest of this series, even if they tie it up and they go 4-3, they're still going to sit and be owned and operated under this 1361. And what is that 218, folks? Right here. There it is. It's a permutation of that. It's a permutation of this. And the 281, if you watch my crypto, my blockchain decoded, it was all over the cryptocurrency world. The documentaries that are coming out showing the 821, the 812, the 281, the 128. These are all permutations right there. And this is what Miami will be living through with their losses. 1361 with their total losses. They're going to get 1329. They're going to eventually lose the series, and they're going to be bolstered into that 1361 and that 218. So you have the 218 right there with the loss of, and through the tungsten element, and through that win of all time for Denver at 1091. This is how I found it. And this was pretty simple. And then I'm tacking on the alchemy and then the numerology and all that stuff. But this was, I didn't even need to show anything else. But, I wanted to give you some extended layers, the simplicity of it, the 77 series. This means Hotel California, by the way. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave, et cetera, et cetera. So, this is such a big takeaway. This one right here is is a big takeaway. Again, the permutation. It's not the exact 1091, but it's a flip. It's the 1901. That's the 291st prime. And again, going to the Nuggets, their all-time losses is 50-50 almost right now, because the 1890, if you go to the 1890 right here, okay, the next prime in line is the 1901. This is how many wins they're going to have when they win the series. So literally their win and loss is going to be ruled over by this 1901 and the 291st prime. That's how big this is. And that 291, that 291, ladies and gentlemen, is tied to this guy right here, who I think is going to win the MVP, probably win the MVP of the NBA total. The total NBA is going to be probably the most valuable player again for the third season in a row. It matches his birthday, the 219. It's a permutation of it. This is all leading back to this guy right here. Great player. You want to talk about solidification? February 19th, 50th day of the year. The Nuggets averaged 116 points per game. The atomic mass, one of them for 10, the 50th element, matching this guy's birthday, is 116. That's the golden ratio, 1.61. See, this is all about Denver mining for crypto in Miami. That's what all the energy is going to the cryptocurrency world, because it's all about currency, the energy exchange. It doesn't matter if it's actual crypto being traded. Your eyeballs on the game, talking about it, thinking about it, betting on it. That's currency, and it is all moving into cryptocurrency because we're moving away from fiat currency. The hard cash is going bye-bye. All right, even the 50 Bitcoin, January 3rd, when they first did the blockchain Genesis 0, 50 Bitcoin were mined into existence. 50. Why 50? Well, in God we trust is 50. See, again, I'm just going to use Chaldean. Right? Don't have to deviate away from it. In God we trust. 50. You see how important see how this is why Chaldean is the humdinger of all the ciphers. It's pretty crystal clear here, ladies and gentlemen, right here. And the star of the show, the Joker and the thief. Denver is mining for crypto in Miami. These are just easy dead giveaways. And 116 is the golden ratio. That has everything to do with our reality. And the golden ratio was on the cover of the 1988 Economist magazine, which had the phoenix and the Bitcoin around its neck, or the cryptocurrency around its neck with the phi symbol, which is the golden ratio. That's it. And Bitcoin has everything to do with this. Here is the 2 ages to finish this decode. This was my cryptocurrency, Crypto Kingdom Part 2. It's Uranus and Gaia. Uranus and Gaia, which gave birth to all the other celestials, Kronos, Saturn, all those. Well, it's 50. It's sky and earth. That's why they were 50 Bitcoins mined, and the January 3rd Genesis Block 0, this is the card. The 50th card in the deck, the Jack of Spades. Jack has the letter J on it. His first initial starts with the letter J. Kind of a no-brainer. This is the Jack of Swords. He said he's coming with a sword. These are all so easy to see, ladies and gentlemen. This has nothing to do with sports. These people are being used. This guy's not trying to screw you over and mock you and try to get the woolly over your eyes. And I can guarantee you this guy has no clue. He's just here to play basketball. That's all he is. He's just a basketball player. That's it. He's not trying to pork you. These coaches, players, everybody would have to be in on it. Way too big of a conspiracy. Mankind's being used. That's my final answer. There's the end. Denver Nuggets, congratulations. 2023 NBA champions. Whether that's tomorrow's game on the Monday, the 12th, or the 18th on Father's Day, or on the 15th. I thought it was going to go 4 games to 3, but Denver's going to get those 4 wins to give them the 1-0-9-1, and it's going to move them to the prime. This guy will win the MVP, and there you have it. Denver Nuggets, 2023 NBA champions. So easy, these sports games. So simple to decode them. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. All your support. You don't have to agree with me. That's totally fine. But that's all I got for today. My name is Logan for Decode Your Reality. Until next time, we will see you later.